Hello, very good evening, guys. Welcome to BYJU'S exam prep. Very good evening, all of you. I hope everyone is fine. Yes, very good evening. I hope everyone is good, fine, and I hope so everyone is uh, busy with their HCL preparations, right? So I need a half an hour with you guys because at the end of the day, you should definitely got a plan for this GATE 2024, and there's only 5 months being left out. So what should be your complete roadmap? What should be the revision techniques? What should be the frequency of mock tests that you need to start with? And how much syllabus you have completed, and what should be your next step? Everything will be discussed in this step-by-step manner in this particular session. So I want you guys to let me know whether my audio, video all good, all perfect. Yes, बहुत बढ़िया. Okay, perfect. Yes, let me check from my end also. All good. Okay, so after every day 7 o'clock you are used to for that practice session. So I told you today won't be having any practice session because one day before or 2 days before the examination, if you're having practice, that is not a good suggestion, right? So that is the reason I've dropped off that plan, and this session is being planned for your next, because the target is being set. HCL जो करना था आपने कर दिया है ना. अब ऐसा नहीं है कि आप एक दिन में कुछ ऐसा एडिशनल करेंगे that you will be able to get upper hand. ठीक है, you just stay calm. Now we need to set the next target. Next target is your ultimate target should be your GATE examination, right? GATE 2024 should be the GATE your ultimate aim, because through that it is actually the gateway to the different PSUs. Okay, so let me repeat whatever I'll be discussing. I'll be talking about what should be the revision tactics and how you need to proceed for this completion of the syllabus, because this is the major doubt students are having. Like how we need to proceed now, क्या subject का sequence होना चाहिए, what should be my approach in order to increase my chances to get into the top PSUs. Okay, because there is like approximately less than 5 months is being left out. So this is a wake up call to all the students, those who are just like stuck at 2 or 3 subjects, 8 subjects being left out. What should be doing? Okay. Hello Utkarsh, good evening, very good evening. Right, so chaliye, I hope so everyone is connected with me on my Telegram channel, that is Mechanical by Suraj sir, and you have all frequently messaging me about the doubts. So all the doubts is being will be clarified in this. This is more sort of a two-way communication. This session will not be one-sided. आपकी तरफ से भी input आएगा, then only will be having this session to be a great one. Okay, fine. As you know that ESE mains का result out हो चुका था, और definitely you need to enroll for the free mock interview. For our expert panel will be guiding you how you need to perform in the main interview. Okay, so reassure yourself. And this is our app interface, and there's a link in the description. Those who have not downloaded our app, go for it and get the free sessions and prepare for the different examination by single one-stop solution. Hello Srinu, hello Utkarsh. Good evening. Okay, so now today is September, the month September is going on, and we have to reach Feb. So in between September to Feb, there will be many ups and downs. Frankly speaking, by my personal we can say experience, there will be many ups and downs. At some point of time, you'll be having a case that let us drop this year, let us plan for the next year. ऐसा भी देखो thought is being coming into the back of the mind. Okay, so whenever you're having this kind of thought, so try to remember some key points. If you are planning, let us suppose, okay, this year the time is up, I won't be able to crack 2024 GATE, let's plan for 2025. Mark my words, the same thing will be repeated in the next year, September. Same thing will be repeated. Okay, even if you have studied 3 or 4 subjects or 3 subjects, try to be consistent in that, try to attempt the GATE text by using that knowledge, because ultimately you will be able to understand what were the we can say negative points, what were the positive points. We can analyze that, and ultimately you can improve yourself. Okay. आज ही लग रहा था देखो, अब देखो, अगर आप ऐसे सोचेंगे, if you are thinking about the dropping the plan, it should never be come to your mind. आएगा, it will surely come. I would say that this is September ना, November mid You'll be having a plan that what will happen if I won't be able to crack GATE. Let us try to drop the plan. Let us go for GATE 2025. And surely the same thing will be repeated next year. That is September 2024. Same thing will be sensed for the GATE 2025. So it is a never-ending process. Okay, fine. So how to tackle out these problems, that will be discussed. It is a two-side communication. I want your doubts also so that we can clarify that. What are the challenges that we'll be facing? First of and the foremost is syllabus completion. Okay. Second problem that that your revision. How to do the revision? Revision techniques. Right. Third, very important, when to start the mock test. When to start the mock test. This is the common doubt students are having, and some personal doubts that you'll be having. Okay. Sir, I completed 7 subject one time. Now I do revision in other subjects. So please tell me about test series, how to attempt. Okay, definitely. घर वाले कुछ बोल देते हैं. That's why. देखो यार, at the end of the day, चाहे दुनिया कुछ भी बोले, with whatever you say that if you are able to get good ranks, ना, your relatives, your friends, they will be the first one to appreciate. But let us suppose you're not able to get the good ranks, they'll be the first one to tell, I knew that he won't be able to crack. Okay, this happened. This is a harsh reality. Okay, fine. Right. So let me talk about what should be your strategy. Let us suppose you have completed 4 to 5 number of subjects, and in your domain you are having 11 or 12 subjects. That means you are having 5 to 6 subjects still pending. 5 months say you can easily chalk it out. No problem with that. Okay, what you have to do is, first and foremost thing is, you need to first of all understand the syllabus. This is for mechanical. This will be same for the other students also. ठीक है, mechanical का भी ये है. So this is the syllabus for mechanical. Civil, electrical, electronics will be having their own syllabus. Everyone know what their syllabus is. ये कोई time नहीं है कि syllabus जिसको नहीं पता है. And that means you are in a very poor condition if you don't know the syllabus of GATE examination. Right now. If I talk about the weightage analysis, I hope so everyone knows what is the weightage analysis. Let me have a quick recap for mechanical students. If I say for theory of machine vibration, we are having 7 marks. 7 marks is the weightage. Manufacturing technology, on an average, it's a 5 years of data. ना तो ना average किया है, so we are having 14 marks. Strength of material, we are having 9 marks. Fluid mechanics 8, 9, 7, 7, 4, and 7. Mathematics and GA is separate. I'm not taking that into consideration. So what you have to do is, I hope so at this point of time you are having your subject wise weightage. इतने सारे ऑनलाइन डेटास है, you can definitely see. अभी जब गूगल करेंगे ना, we'll be having at least 1000 to 2000 डेटास telling about the last. तो आपको कुछ करना भी नहीं है. Okay, what you have to do is, you have to classify your subjects into 3 categories. आपको क्या करना है? You have to decide. You have to categorize into 3 categories. The first category will be section A or AA categories. A category. What is this A category? A category में क्या है? These are the subjects which are having easy subject or less syllabus, and the weightage is moderate. Weightage is moderate to more. Weightage is high or moderate. Okay. Try to identify this subject. Let us help you out for the mechanical students. The A category subjects will be the first and foremost will be, can you tell me what will be the first subject that you can classify with syllabus is very less and the weightage is almost high or moderate? High or moderate? Can you tell me? Can we say heat transfer? Heat transfer. Heat transfer is one of the subject which we can say that it is having less syllabus and weightage is approximately moderate. We can have mechanics, and the best part is the effort required to cover these subjects are not that high. Okay, industrial engineering, very good. IE, industrial engineering per CPM. For civil, we are having per CPM, right? Apart from this, can we say basic thermo, basic thermodynamics, basic thermo? I'm not talking about the applied, basic thermodynamics, right? So these are some subjects which is having HMT, IE, mechanics, math, definitely. Aptitude. Okay, fine. Aptitude. Also, I'll be considered. Now, basically, what is happening is the weightage of these subjects is slightly on the moderate and the syllabus is very less. That means by having a less effort, you will be able to get a standard marks. And frankly speaking, if you see heat transfer, somewhere around we are having 7, I'm saying the worst scenario, 5 marks. Okay, mechanics we are having approximately 7, 5 marks, industrial having 4 to 5 marks. Okay, basic thermo and applied. So approximately you will be able to score near about to 20, minimum 20 to 25 minimum. Level 3 is hard. Okay, no problem. देखो industrial में you need to concentrate on per CPM. There are some topics that you need to concentrate dedicatedly. Per CPM, forecasting, EOQ models. Okay, apart from this, LPP. ये 4 topics are mandatory. There is no alternative to that, right? Okay, so minimum we can say 20 to 25 you can easily score by using this subject. ऐसे ही you have to analyze for civil also. Civil maybe there are some sort of subjects, the syllabus is less and weightage is almost moderate to high. ठीक है? So once you're doing this, try to cover up this particular subject in next 45 days. In next 45 days, try to cover this set of your subjects. Okay, and frankly speaking, one suggestion from my side is try to take the printout of the syllabus. Why I'm saying this? Once you are having a hard copy in front of you, what you have to do is once you are completing, let us suppose mechanics subject, you need to highlight that I've completed. And after a month, you will be seeing that approximately 30-40% subjects is being highlighted. Automatically, the confidence will be boosted up. ठीक है, ये साइकोलॉजिकली भी प्रूवन है. अगर आपके सामने सिलेबस है and if you are able to see that you have completed 50% syllabus now, automatically the confidence will be boosted up and you will be able to consider it in an appropriate manner. Okay, the second category आपको जो बनाना है, the category B, and civil students also you can do connect with me. You can categorize this is helpful for mechanical, right? Definitely this technique you can apply to your branch also. B category क्या है? The syllabus is high, more syllabus, right? And the weightage is also high. Weightage is also high or moderate. Okay, I'm taking all possible segments. So in this case, the first and foremost, we can apply strength of material. So, right, we can have the very biggest subject we are having, that is manufacturing engineering. Manufacturing. Students do get production. देखो सबने बोला मकेश उत्कर्ष प्रोडक्शन और मैन्युफैक्चरिंग, दिस इज द सब्जेक्ट जो सभी लोग भागते हैं. आई विल से दैट भागने की जरूरत नहीं है. वी कैन डिवाइड दिस सब्जेक्ट, है ना. वेरी गुड. वी कैन हैव योर फ्लूइड मैकेनिक्स एंड मशीनरी, राइट. अपार्ट फ्रॉम दिस एनी अदर सब्जेक्ट जो आपको लगता है कि भाई बहुत बड़ा सिलेबस है. अपार्ट फ्रॉम दिस आई डोंट थिंक सो देयर इज एनी अदर सब्जेक्ट which will be having a bigger syllabus and the weightage is high, है ना. Yes. Now in this case, what you have to do is, देखो ज्यादा नहीं होता. I told you a 80-20 rule. I hope so everyone knows क्या है 80-20 rule. 80-20 rule is the 80% of the problem you will be able to solve by 20% of the reasons, है ना. हाँ, tome, yes. ठीक है, टोम को भी और छोटा कर देते हैं. लेट अस टेक वाइब्रेशन ओवर हियर. वाइब्रेशन इज वेरी स्मॉल टॉपिक. लेट अस टेक वाइब्रेशन कैटेगरी ए. डन. तो टोम भी छोटा हो गया. वैसे तो आइडियली टोम विल आल्सो बी अ स्मॉलर सब्जेक्ट. गेट रेंज, योर वेलोसिटी एनालिसिस, gyroscope, flywheel, 4 topics very important from the gate examination perspective. Okay, right. Now coming back to this, what you have to do is try to select 2 subjects simultaneously. Do not be concentrated in a single subject. Why I'm saying that? Actually होता क्या है, when you are studying a single subject, it becomes quite monotonous. Specifically if you are taking a B category subject. B category subject लेने से क्या होगा? The syllabus is high. Let us suppose for the next 10-15 days you are studying the same subject again and again. You becomes very boredom. थोड़ा सा बोरियत होने लगता है. तो उसके लिए क्या होता है? You need to take a break. ठीक है, अब ब्रेक ऐसा लेते हैं, we take a break in a such a manner that after 2-3 days you take a very big break, and after that there is nothing left out. Again you have to restart your preparation from the ground zero level. Okay, that should not be the case. What I can suggest you is you can take the combination. Let us suppose there's a small subject, heat transfer, and starting with strength of material. You start parallelly. Once you will be about to complete heat transfer, so will be approximately completed like 20-30%, 30% let us suppose. You can start with one more smaller subject. And frankly, at the end of the month, you'll be seeing that 3 to 4 subjects you have covered, and this way you'll be able to cover lot many subjects. Okay, fine. And the sequence will be in this sequence only. Go with vibration, then you can go for heat transfer, mechanics, industrial, basic thermo, aptitude, strength of material, manufacturing. Now the problem faces, the students problem are facing with the manufacturing. Manufacturing कैसे करें? है ना? Manufacturing में what you have to do is there are manufacturing comprises of 5 different subjects. Manufacturing is a field of science where 5 different subjects are there. We are having a forecast, we are not forecasting, we are having forming, we are having welding, we are having metrology, we are having your metal cutting, we are having CNC. There are 5 to 6 individual subjects. What you can do is you bifurcate that. आप पढ़ रहे हो metal cutting, you take a break. Break means not studying. You can take a break, you can take a category subject and you can cover in that span. After that you can start with the forming. Right, and by doing this you will be you won't be having that boredom, and also you will be able to cover the lot many subject. Okay, exactly. Okay, fine. Now there is a C category subjects also. C category. What is the C category? ये ऐसे category है. The syllabus is less also and high also, but the weightage is not that high. In every branch there is a C category subject whose weightage is not that high and syllabus is huge. Can you tell me from your branches कौन कौन से subject ऐसे हैं? The syllabus is more, but from GATE perspective it is not that important. Max to max 1 or 2 questions they are being asking. Can we see the most basic example, and that too you have to study in this sequence, the machine design. Machine design. Okay, 2 questions being asked on an average. We can have your power plant, 1 question. IEC, 1 question. RAC, no question being asked last year. No question was asked from RAC. And that too, if you want to study also, RAC you have to study psychometry, VARS, VCRS, 80%, 90% RAC is done. If I talk about IC engine, you have to study 3 cycles, auto, dual and diesel. 80 to 90% IC engine is done. Power plant, there are some key points. This would have been opposite scenario if you're preparing for engineering service. For ESE, power plant is the most important subject. For engineering service, for ESE exam, power plant is the most, then this category of that category of the A, B, C will be entirely different. This is only I am strictly relating to GATE exam. Okay, fine, right? So this way you have to study. Now there's a doubt that students will be having, sir, ये aptitude or mathematics? So mathematics we also will be going over here. Mathematics, maths. Okay, aptitude or mathematics, where we have to place. Now every day you have to give at least half an hour to 1 hour to mathematics, and that too with breaks. ये आप कर सकते हो. Every day what you can do is you can give half an hour to 1 hour to mathematics with frequent breaks. उससे क्या होगा, your technical and non-technical होता रहेगा. देखो, aptitude और mathematics is a subject, how much you are studying, it is never gonna complete. कितना भी पढ़ लो, how much you are studying, there will be some new concept will be coming up in aptitude, will be saying अरे यार नया concept है ना? So उसके लिए you need to have practice. So if you are allocating every day, let us suppose 8 to 9 or at night 11 to 12, 1 hour or half an hour you are dedicating every day for mathematics, alternate days for aptitude. So this way your aptitude also being covered. Now the question is how much I need to study. There's a doubt that many students will be saying, sir, I used to study 12 hours. This should not be your approach. 12 hours nahi karna hai. If you are studying 12 hours, then frankly you will be only studying for 2 days. Third day you will be having a 0 hours will be dedicated to your studies, because your health condition will be so deteriorated that you won't be able to give even 1 hour to study. On an average तो वही बात हो गई. On an average we are coming to the same pay. So what we can do is we have to study in a consistent way rather than having an intensity. If you are studying, let us suppose you are studying for 12 hours. 1 second. You are studying for 12 hours, right? On first day. Second day you are giving, let us suppose you were consistent enough, you have given 11 hours. Third day surely you won't be able to give more than 6 hours. Fourth day chalo 3 hours. Fifth day 0. Ultimately क्या हुआ? You are not improving your performance. Rather than this, you start with 3 hours, go with 3.5, 3 hours 15 minutes, go with 3 hours 30 minutes. Okay, every day or every week try to improve by 15 minutes. That is much more efficient rather than studying for 12 hours for one day and everything is gone. Okay, fine. देखो, if you are getting that fear, देखो एक और for the examination ये common है. Every student at this point of time when 5 months is left out and the entire syllabus in front of you, you gonna definitely will be having the problem. यहाँ पे student क्या करते हैं? They either go for an easy option. Easy option means they try for some lower level examination. Lower level means where the technical portion is not that high or technical is not at all required. Ultimately what happens? By you have that caliber, you are gonna crack that exam. Only thing you have to do is be consistently perform for the next 5 months. आपको बस 5 months के लिए dedication देना है. That's it. है ना? सब mix होता है. That is the reason I am telling you this strategy. This approach you have to go. That is mix the subject. You need to mix the subject. A और B को mix करके चलिए. You won't be having this problem. एक subject उठाइए. Heat transfer. Let us suppose you are starting with manufacturing. You start parallelly. Okay, and try to give at least from today onwards 3 to 4 hours for self study. 3 to 4 hours you have to give. इतना आपको देना ही पड़ेगा. If you are not at all like only 1 or 2 subjects is being completed, you have to give 3 to 4 hours or else you won't be in that race. Because देखो GATE exam is also one of the toughest exam. One of the toughest exam. I think 4th in India, है ना? It is 4th toughest exam in India. The recent survey has the survey which was connected, you might be knowing about that. GATE exam is one of the toughest. So if you are preparing for the toughest exam, you have to face the toughest battle. You have to overcome the toughest hurdles, right? And for that you need to be consistent enough. It's not one day dedication, it's a everyday dedication that you have to give for the next 5 months, and surely you will be able to crack it. Okay, now the problem is ये 3 to 4 hours हम करें क्या? The problem is student do ask, sir, we are studying for 3 hours or even you are studying to 4 hours, right? And slowly you have to increase to 6 hours. Not directly, slowly you have to increase to 6 hours, not more than that. 6 hours तक कर लेते हैं. जैसे ही exam आएगा, when the exam will be closer, then you can increase to 8 hours. Not more than that is required. But at this pace, initially for 1 month you have to start from 3, then 4, then 6 hours. This is I'm talking about self study. This is I'm talking about for self. This is very important. Okay, if you are not giving time to yourself, later on time won't be giving importance to yourself. Okay, अगर आप आज की डेट में if you are not giving importance to time, then later on time भी आपको important नहीं देगा. That is very much problematic situation. टफेस्ट नहीं है, वन ऑफ द टफ. देखो तो टफ नहीं है, देखो मानना पड़ेगा बिकॉज ऑफ द कंपटीशन लेवल, द नंबर ऑफ सीट्स डेफिनेटली इज बिकमिंग वन ऑफ द टफेस्ट. नॉट द टफेस्ट, yes, but still you if you are preparing for that one of the toughest exam, your confidence will be automatically boosted up, है ना? अगर आप एक बहुत ही ऐसा चीज को पाने के लिए मेहनत करें जो बहुत डिफिकल्ट से मिल रहा है, and at the end of the day if you are getting that, you will be very much happy, you will be very much confident enough at the end of the day. Okay, fine. So make sure you are at least giving 3 to 4 hours. Now the next question is, do I need to go for daily practice? You can go for small level of practice, like you can, let us suppose you are studying for 2 hours or 3 hours, you are dedicating 1 hour for practice, है ना? 1 hour तो 1 hour you can give for practice daily or alternative days. ठीक है, इधर यू कैन गो फॉर डेली और यू कैन गो फॉर ऑल्टरनेटिव बेस. ठीक है, प्रैक्टिस आप कर सकते हैं, राइट? बट द थिंग इज हाउ यू नीड टू प्रैक्टिस. लेट अस सपोज यू आर स्टडीइंग वन सब्जेक्ट, you have studied 50% of the subject, you try to attempt some test, subject wise test I'm talking about, not the mock test. Subject wise test दे दिया, you try to analyze the result and you see what is the negative points you are having, right? Or where you lack that concept clarity. Try to note it down. एक बुक बना दीजिए, subject name, these are the topics which I need to again revise, because once you will be doing the second time revision, you will be concentrating more on this set of topics rather than concentrating on the entire topics. है ना, when you are doing the revision ऐसे कुछ होते हैं definitions और concept और formulas which is so easy that we saying it's a wastage of time, ऐसे बोलते हैं बहुत लोग. तो इसी के लिए in order to avoid that, because time is very crucial, you have to categorize in the subject also which concepts you are lacking behind, उस पे ध्यान देना है. ठीक है, you have to improve that, and this is a self improvement, or it is a self improvement or a continuous improvement process. ठीक है, it is not a one day exam. यूनिवर्सिटी का एग्जाम थोड़ी ना है कि ये जस्ट यू हैव टू स्टडी फॉर वन नाइट एंड क्रैकिंग दैट, यू हैव टू गिव दैट एग्जाम, ऐसा नहीं है. इट्स अ कंटिन्यूअस प्रोसेस. कंसेप्चुअल क्लैरिटी पे थोड़ा ध्यान दे, प्रैक्टिस करे. नाउ क्वेश्चन इज वेरी वी नीड टू प्रैक्टिस. यू कैन प्रैक्टिस सम पीवाईक्यू क्वेश्चंस, है ना, प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चन कैन प्रैक्टिस. यू स्टार्ट फ्रॉम 5 years, यू गो टिल 10 years. इससे ज्यादा मत जाइए, बिकॉज इफ यू आर प्रैक्टिसिंग 20th years of problem and the pattern is almost being changed, so there is no point. If you are having time, you can go for that. There is no limit to practice. But initial stages, you need to concentrate on the latest 5 to 10 years. After that, only go for 15 and then 20. 5K sets may you need to increase. Okay, then only you will be able to have. After this, you can have some practice sessions. There are lot many practice sessions. You can read them on our app class also. They're having free classes. We are having on YouTube also. We are having free classes, right? So these are some practice sessions which is going on for the GATE examination. Like for next week onwards, we'll be having the GATE PYQ practice sessions, the ISRO examination practice sessions. So this will be there, right? So practice के लिए, if you are a dedicated student, practice का जरिया आप ढूंढ लेंगे, चाहे free वाला हो या paid हो, right? You can have the workbook sessions also. You can practice some workbook which is provided by BYJU'S, है ना? So definitely you can practice, but practice is very important. Now, after you are done with this exercise, for this is I'm talking about the month of September, मैं September की ही बात कर रहा हूँ. From October onwards, you will be mixing the subjects, the test I'm talking about. Every Sunday, you will be giving whatever you have studied in the entire 1 week. Let's say you have studied 1 or 2 subjects or 3 subjects. You will be giving the combinations of those tests. Okay, right? The combination of mixed subjects you can give. Right, and once you are into this habit of taking the every weekend one test of the combination and subject-wise test every alternate days, more than sufficient. क्योंकि practice से 2 things is getting benefited. One is revision is happening. Second is definitely practice is going to happen. And ultimately, at the end of the day, you are able to understand what is your weaker points, what is the stronger points. Realization of the weaker and stronger points is more important rather than completing the syllabus. बहुत लोग क्या करते हैं, they are concentrating on completing the syllabus rather than doing the revision. This is the common mistake students are doing. What they do, they try to, okay, ये भी पढ़ना है, ये भी पढ़ना है, you have to study this topic, and ultimately when they are completing the last topic, they have already forgotten the first topic, because there's a complete theory being given, not by me, this is the researchers being given. If you are learning anything for the first time, and if you are not revising that concept within 24 hours, you will surely gonna forget. Let us suppose you are revising after 2 days, so might be possible that you won't be able to recall 30-40%. ऐसा भी हो सकता है, right? So make sure whatever new concept you are studying, at least try 2 to 3 problems. That's it, not more than this. कोई भी नया टॉपिक पढ़ते हो, whenever you're studying a new topic, try to at least try 2 to 3 problems. That could be the previous year, or that could be the new set of questions, right? By doing that, you will be able to understand the logic clearly. And after this, what you can do at the end of the weekend, you can try to revise, or after 10 days, you can go for that revision. ऐसे क्या होगा? Your momentum is being built up, and ultimately you will be having that confidence that I'm able to recall, I'm able to retain that concept in a longer run. Okay? कुछ नहीं मिला. Okay, fine. Right? Is this clear? So try to, whenever, let's suppose today only you are studying a new subject, after getting motivated, you are studying a new subject, and you are trying to try to study a new topic and try to attempt 2 to 3 questions, more than sufficient. You will be able to recall that concept on a longer run. ठीक है? Fine. चलो. Apart from this, the second most important doubt is syllabus completion. clear है? Syllabus completion के लिए I'm giving you a simple technique that you have to categorize your subjects into 3 categories. ठीक है? And take the printout of the syllabus try to highlight the subjects which you have completed, and at the end of every month do check your see what is your pace, what is the status, like how much I have completed, how much being left out, and you should be having a rough plan. September में already 8 days being gone, so we are having 22 days left out. Okay, so try to plan such that दो A कैटेगरी और B एक हो जाए, 3 सब्जेक्ट अगर हो जाएंगे, you are at the right pace. दो A category subjects and 1 B category subjects, if you are able to complete, even if you are not studied or not started this subject, you can definitely go for that. 22 दिन काफी होंगे 3 सब्जेक्ट को खत्म करने के लिए. And slowly you have to increase your pace from 3 to 6 hours. 6 hours पे लिमिट रख दीजिए. Upper limit is 6, lower limit is 3 hours. Self study. Right? Now the question that every student will be having a doubt is, sir, how to give the mock test? When to give the mock test? I want to ask you, have you ever given the mock test, subject-wise mock test आपने अभी देना चालू किया है? Yes, you can plan for that, no problem. You can go for this mixed subject mock test. Full length mock test देने का अभी कोई point नहीं है. There is no point of going for full length mock test. हम देंगे दिसंबर मिड में और जनवरी के मंथ में, more than sufficient. Full length mock test, do not consider full length mock test that first of all I'll be completing the entire syllabus, then I'll be revising. ऐसा गलती मत करो, ठीक है? Do not give the full length mock test right now, and do not go in that habit. Once I'll be completing the subject, then I'll be going for full length revision. Let us suppose 50% subject is being done, try to revise that simultaneously, and also revise the subject which you have studied 1 or 2 months back. 1 or 2 months back जो आपने subject पढ़ा है, try to revise that also and give a test. Okay, subject wise test, I'm not talking about full length mock test. Mock test will be giving in the mid of December. Okay, full length I'm saying mid of December or max to max starting of January. More than sufficient. इससे ज़्यादा ज़रूरत भी नहीं है. But before that you can revise, you can have some subject wise tests. Okay, good to go. And only giving the test should not be your objective. Questions को practice, ठीक है, it is good, but after giving the subject wise test you have to see what was your performance, not the we can say comparative performance कि बाकी लोग का कैसा performance है. You should not be concentrating on that. You should be concentrating on your performance. Last time I got 10 marks, this time I'm getting 11 or 12 marks. ठीक है, good है. We are in an improving phase. Okay, it should not be like this. First test में I'm getting 20 marks, next time I'm getting 5 marks, third test I'm getting negative marks. That should not be the case. You should always be in a improving phase, right? You always should be in improving phase. Try to give the full length mock test from the mid of December or the starting week of January, more than sufficient. Subject wise test का कोई वो नहीं है, you can give, and you can stop the subject wise test in the month of December. There is no point of giving the subject wise mock test in the month of December. Full length test आप देना चालू कर सकते हैं. Okay, fine. And mock test देने का simple सा तरीका है. There's a very easy technique. Even if you're giving for the subject wise mock test or the full length mock test, the ultimate goal is to get the good rank. And this mock test will be acting as a ladder. Each and every ladder that you are stepping in order to get closer to the good gate rank is the mock test only. Mock test के through ही you will be able to get good rank. Okay, वो बहुत जरूरी. It plays a very vital role in cracking the gate exam or any examination. Practice is very important. अगर आप practice नहीं करेंगे, ultimately you won't be able to good. So what you have to do is, there are 3 basic steps you have to follow. These 3 final steps you have to follow, and this I will be winding up the session. 3 final step is, first of all you need to revise. Okay, first of all you need to revise. Once you are done with the revision, try to give the test. I'm talking about at present the subject wise test or the mixed test that you are talking about. Full length mock test अभी देने का कोई point नहीं है. Do not give the full length mock test. Once you are giving the test, try to analyze your test. Try to analyze your test कि कहाँ पर what was your performance, last time क्या था, what's a negative point. Once you're done with the analysis, you are having a list of topics where you are having the mistake happened, जहाँ पे आपका गलतियां होती है, you have seen, right? you have having a complete list, and after that you try to go the revision. And this is the cycle that you have to follow for the examination. Okay, is this clear? This is the cycle जो आपको follow करना है for the GATE exam. Revise, test, analyze, again revise, test and analyze. Okay, right? So this is from my side. और देखो, अगर आपको practice करना है, already हमारे बायजूस में एक कोर्स आया है, उसके बारे में बताएंगे. उससे पहले whatever we have discussed, there is no substitute to hard work. हार्ड वर्क तो करना है, थोड़ा सा वी कैन से स्मार्ट वर्क के साथ. यू हैव टू डू हार्ड वर्क विद सम स्मार्ट वर्क. स्मार्ट वर्क कैसा? कैटेगराइजिंग ऑफ द सब्जेक्ट्स. कैटेगराइजिंग ऑफ द सब्जेक्ट्स इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. ठीक है, कैटेगराइज करने के बाद नाउ यू कैन वर्क ऑन दिस ए एंड बी कैटेगरी सब्जेक्ट्स इन ऑर्डर टू इंप्रूव योर अंडरस्टैंडिंग लेवल. ओके, शॉर्ट नोट टर्म इज 14 पेज. हाँ ठीक है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है. देखो, इट्स योर शॉर्ट नोट्स, you have created it, you have made it, right? So you are comfortable. Let us suppose other students will be making in 2 pages. So सबका अपना अपना caliber होता है. Everyone having their own caliber or own understanding level. तो कोई दिक्कत नहीं है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है. देखो, no problem with that. And for more practice, we are having already a GATE crash course is being launched. I think Chandrasekhar sir is taking at present fluid mechanics. The concept of this is 60 to 70% or 60% theory and 40% practice. Okay, topic wise hoga. You can dedicate yourself. If you are having a short of practice, you can definitely go for this. And the crash course which is being launched by BYJU'S exam prep. Okay, fine. All right, so I hope you got an insight. आपको करना क्या है? पढ़ना तो है. There is no substitute of hard work. You have to study, right? Studies करने के साथ you have to take frequent breaks in form of mathematics or aptitude or some A category subject you can take. You can call the number that is being reflecting, है ना? उत्कर्ष, अगर आपको दिख रहा है, let me tell you, दिख रहा है number, are able to see the number? इस नंबर पे you can definitely call and they will be helping you out. I don't know the exact price, है ना? आप एक बार कॉल करेंगे, they will be helping you out, right? Okay, all right, fine. So Ashu sir will be coming up live not this 13th of September को he'll be coming up live and he'll be talking about the ideal strategy to excel in GATE examination. Good evening, good evening. आज लेट हो गए. Yes. And scholarship test के बारे में सभी को पता है, 10 September, and do connect me on my Telegram. And if you have any doubt or difficulty regarding कि कैसे करना है, still if you are seeing this session in the recorded format, if you feel any doubt, I'm happy to help take out your doubts and give your suggestions in the comment section. और बताइए अगर आपको कोई doubt आया है या कोई problem है, I'll be happy to help you out. अगर लगता है कि there is a session should be taken, I'll be taking a session on that. Okay, fine. Yes, so thank you guys for joining, and I hope so everyone is now comfortable enough, all got motivated from this session. और आज अगर हो सके, on my name, try to give one subject wise test and see your performance. Okay, right? All clear? चलिए, thank you guys, bye bye, take care, and let's meet in the upcoming classes. Till then, enjoy your sessions on BYJU'S exam prep. There are a lot many sessions on the app also. There are a lot many free sessions going on. जिन्होंने अभी तक नहीं देखा है ऐप का इंटरफेस, it's very good and you can definitely practice. There are practice sessions going on for different examination. If I talk about मेरा practice session, next week I'll be coming up for the HPCL and ISRO exam practice session next week 4 बजे ऐप पे. And if you have not yet downloaded the app, आपके comment section में there will be a link and you can click on that, you can download the app. Okay, चलिए, thank you guys, bye bye and take care and stay safe and enjoy your weekend. Saturday Sunday है, 4 डालिए और कुछ नया सब्जेक्ट पकड़िए, खत्म कीजिए. ए कैटेगरी सब्जेक्ट ट्राई टू कवर and 2 days में अगर होता है, write in the comment section I have completed this subject and let us try to excel in that way. Okay, thank you, bye bye, take care, stay safe and enjoy your preparation. Thank you.